All right, so self-improving AI.
Hmm.
Sounds kind of like, the stuff of sci-fi, right? Machines just getting smarter and smarter all on their own. Makes you wonder, like, how close is too close?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely captures the imagination.
Big time. Well, lucky for us, we've got some real-world insights to dig into today. We're diving deep into this article. How close are we to self-improving AI? It's quite the eye-opener. Turns out there are AIs out there already doing things that, well, frankly, used to seem impossible.
Oh, absolutely.
But there's a bit of a plot twist.
There always is, isn't there?
Always is. So let's break it down. This article talks about Anthropic's Claude model. Apparently, it's been, showing up OpenAI's GPT in certain research tasks.
Yeah, some pretty complex ones too.
Okay, so what kind of tasks are we talking about? Give me the specifics.
Well, for one, Claude was able to write code for a whole language model. But here's the catch. It did it without, get this, without using basic math functions.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no division, no exponents, nothing.
How is that even, how, it's like, I don't even know. It's like trying to write a novel without using vowels or something.
Right. It's mind-blowing.
Totally. So what's that tell us then? I mean, if it can do that, how is this thing thinking?
It's a good question. I mean, it suggests that AI might be developing these problem-solving approaches that are just completely different from how we think. Like, it's not just mimicking us anymore. It's coming up with its own ways of doing things.
Okay, so it's efficient. It's potentially thinking in ways we don't even fully grasp.
Yeah.
That's both exciting and kind of scary at the same time.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, but now the article also mentioned Google's Gemini. How does that fit into all of this?
Right. So Gemini is kind of the other big player in this race. It's really strong when it comes to things like math problems,
Ah,
creative writing, even stuff with vision, like those self-driving car applications.
okay, so is Gemini going to be writing the next bestseller then? Designing our cars?
Maybe. It actually beat Claude in some of those areas. But it wasn't the best at coding. Came in third, actually, after GPT 4.0 and Claude.
Interesting. So each of these AI models has its own kind of like specialty, it sounds like.
It seems that way. It really adds to the complexity of this whole field.
For sure. Okay, but now back to that twist you mentioned earlier.
Uh-huh.
What's the catch with all this super advanced AI?
Well, the catch is that even though these AIs are doing things we never thought possible, they're still not quite at the level of the top human researchers.
So humanity, we're still in the lead for now. Phew.
For now, yeah. The article pointed out that there's still a significant gap in overall performance.
So like what is he getting like a B on a test when the top humans are getting A pluses?
Pretty much, yeah. And the article even suggests that the benchmarks we're using right now, that might not even be tough enough. Like, if the test is too easy, we're not really seeing what these AIs can really do.
That makes sense. We're still figuring out how to measure this whole AI intelligence thing.
Ex-
So this slowdown we're seeing in AI performance, is that actually a good thing, like a chance to breathe?
It could be. It gives us time to, really think things through, the implications, the ethics, and, most importantly, how to use these incredibly powerful tools responsibly.
So it's not just about building a super brain, it's about making sure it works for us, not against us.
Exactly. And that's where the current focus in AI development seems to be shifting. The article highlights things like user experience, customization, and data accessibility as being super important now.
Okay, so what does all that mean for like the average person, someone who's not, a tech whiz?
It means AI is becoming more user-friendly,
Yeah.
adaptable. Imagine AI that can analyze complex data in your field, find pattern solutions, and then present it all in a way that anyone can understand. That's what we're talking about here.
Wow, if it could really do that, that's incredible.
It has huge potential.
So where do we go from here? What's like the takeaway for our listeners?
Well, I think the main thing is that, self-improving AI, it's still evolving, it's a work in progress, but we can't deny the progress that's being made. We need to stay informed, talk about the ethics of it all, really consider how it's going to change our lives.
Yeah, it definitely raises a lot of questions. If AI could truly improve itself, what would that world even look like? That's a big one to ponder. We've given you a glimpse into where things are at now, but there's a whole universe of information out there. Keep learning, keep asking those questions, and, most importantly, form your own opinions. The future of AI is being shaped right now, and it's up to all of us to be a part of that conversation.
I agree. It's a fascinating time to be alive.
Absolutely.